What up, YouTube? It's your boy, Big Cool, coming to you from Colossal Boxing Talk with the rest of my bros.
John G from VA, Colossal Boxing Talk.
Mouse, Kentucky in the building, you dig?
That Southtown rapping was good.
And we
Chirac.
here, and we here to give you our post-fight thoughts on a card that turned out to be terrific, other than Rigondeaux stinking up the joint. You know what I'm saying? And as you can see, we all look tired from that fight. We still didn't recover fully, but Smooth Cat, man. You want to start it out talking about any particular fight that happened on this card and whatever? We obviously going to talk about the main event last, but any of the other three fights that took place first, do you want to talk about? And what was your thoughts on?
Like I say, with the Rigondeaux fight, I was actually I'm gonna say it like this. I expected Rigondeaux to do a little more, but to me, what I saw is because me and Mouse we were texting during the fight. I told him I said it looked like Rigondeaux was just coasting, trying to get some rounds, and really trying to put him away. I think he could have put Francisco away if he wanted to, but it looked like he was trying to get some rounds in to sharpen up the tools.
Hey, go ahead, Mouse.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like, Snoop Dogg,
Breaking up, Mouse.
man, but it was a disappointing fight. I expected him to get the knockout. And I don't know, man. I think Chocolatito may beat Rigondeaux or Lomachenko may beat Rigondeaux. I think he's afraid to get hit, man.
Man, go ahead, Smooth Cat.
Chocolatito is entirely too small. His
But
name shouldn't even be in the mention it with Rigondeaux. He's too
Rigondeaux
small.
said he'd go down to 118 to meet Chocolatito.
You lying?
Hey, only thing I'm gonna say, I wouldn't take that if I was Chocolatito.
Well, my thoughts on it, man, is that goddamn Rigondeaux. I mean, shit. You got a bomb. You got a bomb in front of you. I'm not. Never mind. Let me take it back. I'm sorry, boxing. We're out, and I mean that. I'm tired. I mean, a little intoxicated. You have a fighter that's not on your skill level. You can't. Not even close. And you carry this guy for 12 rounds or whatever it was. 10 rounds, 9 rounds, whatever. I fell asleep. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't watched the fight for real. Uh, but I mean, what I did see of the fight is like embarrassing. I mean, if you that superior to your opponent, you don't let him get out of the first 3 or 4 rounds. You know what I'm saying? And he's so defensive minded that it just, I mean, it puts everybody to sleep. I mean,
Hey, can I jump in real quick?
yeah,
Okay, now I'm gonna take something you said and I'm gonna turn it a little bit. Now you said if you that much talented than your opponent shouldn't go a certain amount of rounds, which is right.
hmm
Now where was that exact? Why was that never safe for Floyd Mayweather?
See,
Because Floyd is always fighting world champions and ex-world champions, though. That guy, who was that?
Floyd,
You know what I'm
Floyd,
saying?
Floyd,
Floyd
Floyd also lets it.
got a couple of Floyd has something on his resume too.
But Floyd also lets
Like
his
who?
hand, Floyd also lets his hands go way more than Rigondeaux.
Oh, agree. He does.
At least
I give him that.
Floyd talk shit to us. He'll talk shit to he talk shit. At least he make himself be known for the 12 rounds. Rigondeaux just got the same facial expression, the same defensive stance. He don't acknowledge nobody. I mean, he don't even acknowledge his opponent for real. I mean, what they say? They didn't land. Neither fighter landed 100 punches in this fight. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. I don't care what nobody say. I mean,
Feels so
that is horrible. If you're an Olympic gold medalist, a champion in the program, you dominated no in there when nobody thought you would,
I
and
picked,
you could,
I
and you
picked that
could,
fight.
huh?
I said I picked Rigondeaux in that fight. Just
hey, I
saying.
Yeah,
did.
But the point is, he stunk up the joint. I mean, my boy JG had to go make some Kool Aid to stay awoke. I mean, if you gotta go make Kool Aid to stay awoke, then something
I had
wrong.
some
JG,
purple drink.
yeah, man. See, you got people doing drugs and they don't even do it because they got to watch him. So I mean, God, JG gonna take it over,
I had to
man.
mix the purple Kool-Aid with the Sprite.
See,
Oh,
dirty Sprite, man. Probably had to listen to Future and everything.
And
I had the
Go ahead,
Jolly
take over.
Rancher.
that's the
Go take over, JG, man. I'm disgusted with Rigondeaux.
Honestly, man, I only want to talk about that fight. I mean, it is what it is. I thought that he should have got the guy out, but I want to talk about a real fight. Let's talk about Jason Velez and Ronnie Rios before that. That was a really solid fight. Um, I thought that it set the tone. The Rigo fight, yeah, that was probably the fight that, if you know how you play the game, one has to go. That was the fight that had to go. The other fights on the card were outstanding. I thought that
Yes.
Ronnie Rios and Jason Velez set the tone. I thought Ronnie Rios outworked him. He was more crisp. I just think that he was the hungry guy, and he went home with the belt, or I don't know if it was a belt or an interim title or whatever, but it definitely set the stage, and I hope that everybody got a chance to see it. If not, you should go back and watch it because those two were laying some serious leather. And
yeah, they
Ronnie
were.
Rios, I mean, hopefully he made a name for himself.
Yeah, I mean, Jason Velez's team seems to not be well, uh, prepared well. I mean, I seen people on Facebook was like his corner was horrible. I mean, he didn't seem to be able to adjust, although he gave up a valiant effort, in the fight. It just seems that he's one of those fringe contender type guys that he's hit or miss. He was fortunate to get a draw against what's his name, Gravanovich or Gradovich.
Gradovich,
Yeah, he was fortunate to get a draw against him, and we was discussing in our inbox, our group message, that he might be. Yeah, nobody said it, but he might be Jesse Vargas 2.0, getting all these lucky gift decisions or whatever. But fortunately, the judges got this fight right, and the right guy won. Rios was a pressure fighter, brought it to Jason, and I mean he earned a well fought victory, and I definitely expect him to be back against some better guys in the future. Mouse.
yeah. I mean, I agree with y'all, man. I had Reels winning also. Me and Smooth Cat was actually talking about it during the fight, and I mean, Jason Velez, he's Puerto Rican, and I mean, I've always thought he was just an average fighter. I mean, he's just that contender, He's not a guy to get over that hump, and tonight just proved that for me.
Smooth cat.
Hey, like I said, I was impressed with the way Rios kept coming, and he was blocking Velez. Velez was fighting back, but you could clearly see Rios shots was hurting a lot more. And with this next statement, I'm gonna stick my foot out there big time. Ronnie Rios beat Lee Selby.
That's yeah. I mean, Selby had his hands full with what's the boy that fought with Fernando? Was it Fernando Montiel that he fought? Was it him?
Martin,
Yeah, the Nonito
yeah,
Daenerys sparked out. I mean, yeah, that's not a far fetched statement. I mean, Selby a good fighter, but he don't like pressure.
I was told earlier that I was serious with that statement. I'm putting it out there so you can remember I said it.
I mean,
Smooth
wait,
cat from Colossal Rock.
you never know. You know how these fights go out. They could go out. Selby could blow him out, or Rio, or like you said, Rios can beat him. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to really predict certain fights. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of variables. But I mean, that's a winnable fight for Rios. I mean, he aggressive. He can solid puncher. I mean, he solid skills, and like I said, yeah, Selby not the biggest puncher. I mean, he a good fighter though. But you struggle with Montiel. I mean, come on now. He was way out of his weight, class, and he gave you a tough fight. We say Smooth Cat.
I said out of his prime, and I mean not to be funny. I don't know. You guys, if you look at that fight multiple times, you like, you know what? damn, dude, you actually have good fight. All I dominated that fight. I still don't think he dominated that fight.
All right.
And that,
The next fight, I'm gonna let JG pronounce these guys' names because I don't want to mess it up. It was the best fight. It was the best fight on the card, probably fight of the year. JG gonna start it up.
I forget. Is it Takashi Miura
Yeah,
and what's the other guy's name?
I know his last name Was it Vargas? Last
I
name
think it was
Vargas.
Was it Francisco Vargas?
I think so.
Yeah, that was a hell of a fight, man. The thing is, when you get a guy that's Japanese and then you get a guy from Mexico City, I just knew it had fireworks all over it, and I said that to you guys in the lead up to in one of our group messages that I thought that that was going to be a really solid fight, and it ended up, living up to the event. Um, I mean, I'm going to jump off topic a little bit, then I'm going to come right back. But I thought that this total card, was totally worth all of the money, every cent. I thought that there was action, there was strategy. I thought that all fighters, even in the Rigo fight, all fighters showed heart, determination. I think that if you paid for this event tonight, you got your money's worth. I'm satisfied. I thought this was the best card in years. I can't think of a better card in recent history. Maybe somebody can correct me, but that fight, um, Vargas. I mean, it looked like Miro was taking over the fight. It looked like he was imposing his will. It looked like he was the bigger fighter. He was constantly coming forward. He was taking Vargas's best shots. He actually hurt him, sent him to the mat, and out of nowhere, I mean, Vargas dug deep and found a way to get the stoppage. I mean, honestly, I would love to see a rematch. I mean, I didn't really know these guys coming into it, but doing a little research, I knew it was going to be fireworks. But I'd love to see a rematch. Hopefully, they can headline something on HBO or something like that on one of the After Dark episodes.
Smooth Cat.
hey, the thing that got me was, like you said, early on, Vargas had him hurt in the first round. And then, like, after losing the first 3 rounds, and the 3rd round, they got back down. He said that he had Vargas. If it was about 5 more seconds on that clock, I think Vargas would have won in the 8th round. At the beginning of the damn 9th round, and and fight back like that. That was the ultimate showcase of resilience. And like Big King said, I'm not sure if I can necessarily say the fight of the year, but it definitely should be in the running for fight of the year. That was a great fight, all action, all out brawl, both guys. Like I said, I would love to see a rematch any day of the week. But let's do the rematch on the regular HBO.
Definitely agreed. Mouse.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with everything you guys said. It was an action-packed fight. I had a question for John when he went off topic and was talking about the card and how great it was. So, John, referring to that, when you say that that was a great card, do you think that Rock Nation, because Rock Nation really didn't do that much of a good job promoting the undercard or the fights? Do you think that the fights justified the promotion?
Absolutely not, because we didn't know any of the guys. Well, I didn't really. I mean, I had to do a little deep digging myself, because I mean, I'm with Colossal Boxing talking. I love boxing so much, but the average Joe Schmo, most of the guys, they ask me what time is the main fight going to happen. I tell them, well, the undercard start at 9 o'clock. They don't care to see those guys, and I think it's up to the promoter to get those guys that exposure, because those guys are fighting on the pay-per-view undercard to get that exposure. And I mean, if those are your fighters or they're fighting under your event, I would think that you owe those fighters their time in the light. You know what I'm saying? So no, I don't think the promotion. I don't think the promotion lived up to what this card ended up being. No.
Ooh.
I think Oscar De La Hoya did a hell of a job. Honestly, he promoted the hell out of
So
you know, he did. I made a Facebook post about it. He annoying as hell, but he's a businessman at the end of the day. He knows how to promote his fighter, his event. You know what I'm saying? You know, when he released a letter about Floyd, it just wasn't to diss Floyd. It was to bring attention to his fight because Floyd had coming opponents that participated in this main event. You know what I'm saying tonight. So, props to Oscar De La Hoya for doing it. I mean, he killed
He
it.
had to.
Yeah, and he embraced it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, you know how it is. It's like a rapper. You releasing your album. You really don't want to go on tour for real, but you do it because you got to try to get people to get your shit. Buy your album or something like that. But I mean, Jay Z is a learning experience for Jay Z. I seen him looking sharp with Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have to do more than just look sharp, Playboy. If you wanna, survive in the boxing game. I mean, because just as quick as you got them fighters, quicker you'll lose them. Ask 50 Cent.
And Rock
Uh,
Nation lost tonight. Rock Nation lost tonight because the Rigo fight was a disaster, and Cotto lost, and Cotto's really on his last leg anyway, and they gave him a lot of guaranteed money.
and
So
Andre Ward, I mean, he was supposed to fight, and he got a bum knee. But I mean, I think they're gonna be able to survive. I think they still could get whatever it is out of Cotto. Depends on what he wants to do. Rigondeaux, I mean, he gonna have to. Man, I ain't gonna talk about Rigondeaux, man. He know what he got to do. But I'm gonna give you my thoughts on the fight between Miura and Vargas. I thought, maybe it's not the fight of the year because I was thinking about that as Smooth Cat was talking. I mean, it is. It was a few fights that happened this year that was great. That was just as good or maybe better than tonight's fight. But this fight was competitive early on. Uh, Vargas came out dominating early the first two rounds, or definitely the first round, and I gave him the second round. And then slowly, Miura started to turn the tables, landing the straight left to the body, right hook to the body, and then they started landing the straight hook and right hook upstairs. And it was just ebb and flow in action. It really wasn't a dull, lack of moment in action. They traded knockdowns. I mean, they both were resilient. As JG said, the Japanese fighters are tough as hell. They come to fight, and I mean, overall it was a great fight, the best fight on the card, very entertaining from beginning to end. Hopefully, there is a rematch, and it can support another main event fight on regular HBO. But like I said, props to both guys. We definitely got money's worth. Or in my case, I streamed it, so I didn't have to pay nothing. But anyway, it was a great fight. You know, they definitely stole the show tonight. Well, now to the. Do y'all want to talk? Now, do y'all want to talk about the Murray fight before we go to the main event? Um,
you know what, my only, I'm not sure who all saw the Murray fight. I was getting updates on it, then I ended up catching it. And I mean, as much as I like Arthur Abraham, you're not, unless you knock him out, you're not going to beat him in Germany. Because there is no way in hell he should have got that decision. And I'm going to tell you this, if you watch that fight, Murray had a stretch where he landed a 12-punch combination on him. 12 punches in a row. He looked like Manny Pacquiao going up against Margarito.
mm, mm, Dang.
And then later on in the fight, he landed 16 punches in a row. And they sat there and
I feel bad for Murray. He can't catch a break. I mean, shit. He beat Martinez, got robbed. Beat Sturm, got robbed. I mean, I didn't even see the fight, but I know Arthur Abraham ain't shit. I mean, he ain't shit no more. I mean, shit. I mean, he fuck. I mean, he got. I mean, that's why the motherfucker fight in Germany all the time. I mean, shit. I mean, if I wasn't shit, I was fighting in Alabama all the time too. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You got Wilder fighting in Birmingham. I mean, shit. So
oh,
I'm not dissing Wilder. I'm just saying, you stay close to home. But I don't know, man. We already know what happened to Abraham when he stepped up. I mean, he got a great chin and he had great power at 160, but I mean, he ain't shit. I mean, now, Darrell beat him, Ward beat him, Froch beat him, everybody beat him. I mean, and shit, Murray beat him too, and he got robbed. I think Murray gonna retire from now. He just 4 times you losing the title. I mean, he can't even catch a
It,
break.
Man,
I will retire. I
Murray's
will not retire.
I
starting to
was
get
just
into that
joking.
Provodnikov. Starting to get into that Provodnikov. Who else is it? In Herrera kind of
Or
class where it's just like, hey, you ain't getting nothing close, dude.
and
If you
Rocky
don't knock
Warrior.
him out,
You
yeah, that's
know,
what I'm saying.
the ultimate one is Glenn Johnson.
Yeah.
But no, but Glenn Johnson won a title, man. He won a legit title. I mean, Murray having he the only thing he could say he said, an intern. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but he better than Provodnikov. I'm talking about. I know what JG's saying to compare him, but this is a guy that's actually skilled and actually shows that he's beating these guys, and he still. I mean, fuck that, man. He need to come up. I don't know. He needs to sign with Al Heyman. I bet Al Heyman would have gotten that belt.
No bull.
Al Heyman would have gotten that belt for real before they even stepped in the ring. Shit.
And it would have been on free TV. It'd have been on
Hell
free
yeah.
TV in the middle of the day.
Yep. Damn. I feel bad for Murray though, for real, because he took a beating against Golovkin, and then he beat up Murray. I mean, beat up Abraham, and still lose by split decision. Arthur Abraham ain't shit, man. I hate watching him fight now. I started watching the first round of the fight, and I was just like, man, I don't know, man. I guess, like I said, you fight in Germany, you might as well book it. It could be anybody going over there. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't knocking them out, you can knock him down each round, and he's still gonna win a unanimous decision. That's that bullshit. That's that bullshit. Mouse, you got any thoughts? Have you seen the fight?
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't see the fight.
Cause Mouse know Abraham ain't shit either. That's why he ain't watch
I
it.
ain't watch it either. That's why I ain't watch it. I feel like my
Yeah,
prediction was that he was gonna win.
Yeah,
yeah. I'm
didn't
not
didn't you
gonna
call
lie.
controversy? Didn't you call a draw a controversy, JG?
Yep, I did. I thought it was gonna be a draw.
Hey,
Oh,
Actually, now I think about it, I thought it was gonna be a split draw.
if the judge would have called the
it was JG fault. JG said split decision, and that's close enough to split draw. So it's JG fault. So Murray, if you want to fight somebody from CBT, JG is signing some contract. No, but but no. Keep your head up, Martin Murray, man. You'll get one, hopefully. Fifth time's a charm. But on to the main event. We had Miguel Cotto taking on uh, Canelo Alvarez. Did he defend the WBC title, man, or did what? Because I'm confused. Did he strip him or give it back to him or what?
No, he was stripped, but when he got stripped, Canelo paid the sanctioning fee, so he was still eligible to win the title.
I wouldn't heard it, but yeah. Mouse, let you start it off.
I thought it was a great fight, man. I picked Canelo by UD 12. That's how it went down. Um, I thought Canelo's combinations was really the highlight of the fight. Man, they would go into fucking little fucking spurts of action, and it just seemed like, man, it was just so great. I mean, I can't even explain how dope this fight was. I mean, Cotto showed me a lot today, though, man. He could take a motherfucking punch, man. That dude fucking took punches left and right for 12 rounds from a bigger dude. I mean, Canelo looked like he was at least 160 in this fight, So, I mean, respect to Cotto for taking all them punches, but Canelo did his thing today, man. His defense gotten better. His combinations have gotten better. His stamina's a little bit better, and he's a little bit faster.
Man, yeah, he did. I mean, he did look good. I mean, but he don't fare well against Triple G if they fight. Not to make it about Triple G, but I know he said he told Triple G put the gloves on right now. We can fight. I mean, his foot. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, not to take credit for him because he did do a terrific job. I like the way, like I was saying before we went on air, when he got Canelo. I mean, when he got Cotto on the ropes, or Cotto volunteered himself on the ropes, he took full advantage of it. He got 3 or 4 good shots in, left hooks to the body, up top, uppercuts. I mean, straight right hands. His jab was, on point. I mean, he did show a little, better improvement quick, with his foot speed. You know what I'm saying? He was able to dictate the terms of the fight, able to pace himself, pick his spots. You know, Cotto obviously had his moments when he come in. At a few awkward angles. His jab is always, one of his best punches. Cotto, I'm talking about. But Cotto kind of did look like what JG said. Either a little over the hill, or maybe it was just I don't know. He was surprised by the speed of Canelo, but he didn't look like he
Hey,
did against Gill and Martinez and Rodriguez. But props to Canelo, who I was right and I picked him to knock him out, but he didn't do that, but he still won. So
hey,
he,
Gerard, I got a question for you. When you
yeah.
say he's over the hill, I mean, do you think he's really over the hill, or do you think that when he fought Gil and Martinez, I mean, you look at the situation with Martinez and, with the bad knees, and then when he fought Gil, he brought Gil down to 155, I think it was, or whatever, 157, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
This time, Canelo is a guy that was fighting at 154. You know,
hmm
how
I
much?
th- I can say the last part I couldn't hear you.
I said, how much did that play in there? Do you think that it was just that he was draining the guys, or you think he's over the hill for real?
I think, well, he didn't drain Martinez, I don't believe. You know what I'm saying? Unless Martinez got to a point where he was super comfortable at the way he was coming in, and then that extra whatever what was it, 157?
Yeah.
I mean, we all know, not to beat a dead horse, but we all know Sergio Martinez's knee wasn't shit. I mean, that's why he couldn't really, you know what I'm saying? I'm convinced if his knee was 100% healthy, I mean, Cotto wouldn't even be fighting Canelo, you know what I'm saying? It'd be probably Sergio Martinez, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And we all know that the Daniel Gill shit was bullshit too. Look at Daniel Gill. It looked like he had cancer. I mean, you can see him at the weigh. I'm like, damn, bro, what's wrong with you? And tonight he just, I mean, Canelo was the better fighter. I mean, he was younger, bigger, stronger, faster, fresher. I mean, he imposed his will like the bigger man supposed to. I mean, Cotto looked good physically at the weigh-in. He was ripped, ready. I mean, he took, like you said, he took a hell of a amount of punches from you know, Canelo, and didn't get shooken up into the last three or four rounds. But it was all Canelo tonight. I mean, he did what you're supposed to do. I mean, he seized the moment. He got that top-notch victory he been clamoring for. And like I said, he welcomed the fight with good Nady Golovkin. And hopefully it's made, you know what I'm saying? Because that's an interesting fight, even though I said what I said earlier. But, I mean, we'll see. I mean, at a full-fledged 160, how will Canelo actually look? Because he big. He a big boy. I mean, he's 25 now, so he's fine. He's getting up there in age. He ain't the 23, 24 year old from a few years ago, but he did look big. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing that scares me is the lack of foot movement. I mean, his feet is just, if he was more fluid with his movement on his feet, I would say like, damn, he really can give Triple G a run for his money, like a real chance. You know what I'm saying? But he's kind of like I don't want to call him cement foot, but that's what they say. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, if he can take the punches and if he can, make Triple G, fight his fight, I think it's gonna be a great fight. Honestly, I think it's gonna be a fight fought in the phone book because both guys like to rip shots to the body. I mean, and it's gonna be a firefight that can take the boxing world by storm. But I'm gonna let Smooth Cat jump in and give his thoughts on tonight's fight.
You know what? Something that attracts me the most with Canelo, and something I always talk about every video about here when I speak on him fight. I keep telling people Canelo has faint, faint, and the way he's getting Cotto, like those feints were just right on time. And every time he would feint, he would land flush. Every time. And it got to the I was telling JG and Elton, I was telling them, okay, if you look, Every time, every time he threw the feint, ow, he landed flush. I mean, he looked good. And I'm serious. I was very impressed with Cotto. I was very impressed with his warrior spirit. He didn't give in. He was like, you know what? I mean, when this big boy is coming, I'm gonna fight. Fight like the true warrior he is. And like I said, I mean, I'm all respect. Now you really earn my respect because I expected Canelo to stop him, and it was a couple of moments in this fight where I thought my prediction was going to come true, but it didn't. But so this, I'm happy with that. And Canelo, in my opinion, he can now take the name of the monkey off of his back. He can take that off his back now. You no longer have to really dwell on that loss anymore of you Canelo.
Yeah.
You got some wins that you were looking for. Sure, now,
Now he just
like I said,
go ahead.
he was a smarter fighter, and he landed the crisper, cleaner shots and the harder shots. He was, like I said, a better man. And one last thing, and I'm gonna be done with this. But I'll say this, and I called for Canelo Alvarez versus Gennady Golovkin to be the super fight. And in 2016, I believe we will see it. And man, that's gonna be one. I'm literally excited, arm and everything shake off of this, and everybody was talking all Golovkins are nobody and Canelo's are nobody. And look at here, smooth cat super fighters on this.
Not to rain on what you said because it is by title the names is a super fight, but honestly, I mean I don't see it. I mean honestly, this is me early. It probably can change from here until whenever the fight made if it's made. I don't see the fight living up to the hype. I'm gonna say it now. Triple G is a bad MF for real. Whatever you want to say about his opponent, you know what I'm saying. The eye test tell me. I mean that he's gonna chop whoever up from at 160. You know what I'm saying, and he gonna chop some guys from 168 up too. I just don't see nobody at middleweight that he can fight right now, giving him no, you know what I'm saying, no type of challenge. And I know, yeah, super fight by name, but once he get in the ring, it's gonna look like, you know, like he fought Curtis Stevens and it's like he fought Lemieux, like he, you know what I'm saying, because he's just that much better. You know what I mean? Skill wise, he's better than Canelo. That's just plain and simple.
Hey, can I say one more thing too?
Yeah. Hey,
Canelo mentioned, and there is no way he can do anything that has a thing. That's why I thought. But Teddy Allen, you definitely have to get Canelo his props, especially
yeah.
if you make.
But yeah, but another thing, Canelo, don't be starting at 155 shit. This is, I mean, you come in at 155, but I mean, don't be talking about no, you got to come down at 155 for anybody. I mean, because now you the lineal champion. You know, that means they take great pride in fighting on a fair playing field. So now I hope you fully ready for 160 now that you got the belt. But JG, did you get your thoughts on this, or you
Nah, man, my phone went dead right at the wrong time, but I got it back up, man. And honestly, I'll first thing I'll say is I'll eat crow. I said that I thought Cotto was gonna win this fight, but I've never been more proud to be wrong about a fight because it wasn't based on my analysis as to why. Like I didn't think Cotto was over the hill. I didn't think youth had anything to do with it. I mean, Cotto was sharp tonight. I thought he was sharp. I thought that this was the best Cotto we were gonna see. In Canelo, what Canelo did was he elevated his game. He elevated over that Cotto, and he was just bigger. He was bigger. He was stronger. He was the better man tonight. He was smarter. He executed his game plan better, and that's what it was. I mean, 25 years old. To see his progression from when he was 21 up to 25 is like he's only getting better. He's gonna be really hard to beat. And I know that you guys already talked about it, but I'm actually glad that he said, we can put the gloves on right now. I mean, I don't know if he necessarily wins that fight, but I'll tell you one thing that Triple G will get out of a Canelo fight is Canelo ain't gonna be scared, and it don't matter if he hurt him or not. Canelo has that bravado, and will at least get that out of that fight. And the better man will win that fight. It won't be because of the lead up. I'm scared of him. They already know what each other packs. I mean, they've trained together, they've sparred together, and all of that type of stuff. So it's neither one of these guys are going to be scared of each other. And if the buildup is correct, I think that it can be. It may not be a super fight, but it'll be a big fight.
Yeah. I mean,
That's pretty much my thoughts on it.
I mean, yeah. And before we wrap it up, I mean, we still gonna go for a few more minutes, but props to Cotto. If this is your last fight, I mean, I know a lot of people give you crap about the diva stuff. You did pull some of that later in your career, but I mean, you've been a great champion, a great fighter, 4 division champion. First Puerto Rican fighter to do that. I mean, you gave it your all throughout your career. You had some unfortunate incidents happen along the way with the Margachito incident that we don't wish on no fighter, but I mean, you fought everybody and anybody, sometime twice, you know what I'm saying? You fought on their playing field, and like I said, you was a great champion. Not saying this is your song, but whatever you decide to do, just know that, the fans are appreciative and, respect you as one of the greatest fighters to ever lace them up. So I just feel like we should say that because I know a lot of people want to label him a diva when really, what top athlete isn't a diva, you know what I'm saying? So, bravo to a great career, although I don't think it's over, but still.
Hey, I believe it's gonna be the last time we're gonna see Cotto fight. I really believe so, and it's not that I don't think it's that he can't fight anymore. I just think Cotto, I think he's at a point in his life where he's financially stable, and he feels he might be where he feels he really has nothing left to prove. And like I always say, if you feel you don't have anything to prove in the sport of boxing, that's when you should let it go, in my opinion.
Honestly, I think he might go. I would like to see him fight his final fight in Puerto Rico, his home country. You know what I'm saying, and give his home country fans a farewell fight against somebody. You know what I'm saying, because he's still relatively fresh. You know what I'm saying, so he can fight 2 or 3 more times. You know what I'm saying, and still be like, okay, he can win that fight. But give them somebody that that's competitive enough to get the interest, you know what I'm saying? But somebody that he can beat, maybe Austin Trout rematch. I mean, it's not the most. I mean, I don't think it's gonna be made because he would Heyman, but I'm saying somebody like that he has history with that kind of evenly match will be a solid fight. And obviously, he can make one junior middleweight because he showed it tonight. That I mean, yesterday.
Well, here's where the problem lies with that. Junior middleweight is pretty much owned by Canelo, or if Canelo's going to fight there, and then everybody else is Heyman fighters. Everybody else. Like, everybody at that top level are Heyman guys. So,
Man, shit, he can fight Brandon Rios. Rios don't mind coming up to. I mean, it ain't the most logical, but I'm saying Rios mentioned that fighting. I don't
Bradley.
yeah. I mean, he fought Bradley. I mean, or he could fight Bradley. Yeah. I mean, I think he would lose to Bradley at this point. I mean, if Bradley fight like he did against Rios, but
Hey, you know something cool?
mhm.
You remember a couple of years ago when Bradley's trained old trainer Joel Diaz, he said something that was very memorable about Cotto. He said, "Well, when we fought Pacquiao the first time, Timmy wasn't all beat up. Yeah, Cotto was beat up. He said, I've never seen pussy get beat up that bad." I was cracking up, but I couldn't breathe. Like, wow, did he really just call him?
Yeah, man, that's crazy. But like I said, Tonight was an overall good card, man, and hopefully we get Canelo Triple G. I mean, next year. I mean, sometime
We
what I think Triple G gonna slice him up, but
next May
ne- well, yeah. I mean, that's gonna be a good fight, like But I think at the end of the day, we all know who's gonna win it. But I don't know. We need some more quality fights to be made though between the best and you know to have a better year than this year. And
Hey, fellas, I got one.
what's
I
up?
got one. I know, a lot of people. I know. I told myself I wouldn't do this, but Canelo just won the middleweight title. What about a rematch with Floyd? I said this once before. Rematch with Floyd
He
for the
gonna
middleweight title.
and he gonna have the title taken off as soon as the fight. I mean, he can't beat Floyd. He can't beat Floyd. I mean, he can't beat Floyd. The only way he get that fight is if Floyd ages or the judges can take it away from him. I mean,
Well, Oscar just wrote that open letter, man. That's money. It's still money to be made in that fight if they fight again.
but you did hear Oscar say let's bury the hatchet. That means let's make some more money together.
Pretty much.
Let's make some more money together. Let's eat together.
Yep.
I mean, shit, they might fight each other for a third time, second time. Yeah, knowing them motherfuckers. I mean, I don't know that. I mean, damn, man, it'd be worse for Canelo because I mean he'd be at a higher weight. You know what I'm saying?
So I don't know, man. I think Canelo's gotten much better. I think it'll be a closer fight this time.
I agree. JG.
Maybe he win what? What do you? How many rounds did y'all really give him when they first fought?
I gave him one or two.
So you maybe give him three. Maybe he win one more.
No.
Honestly, I don't think he gonna fuck with Floyd, man. Floyd is just a phenomenal fighter. I'm not saying it to bash Canelo. I'm just saying what I seen from Floyd against Berto and Pacquiao, and I mean, I just don't see that he can fuck with. I mean, he ain't improved enough to say, you know what, he deserved that rematch.
Well, he gotten stronger. He has gotten stronger, and he might be able to hurt Floyd.
He's got
Floyd
If
said he hit hard the first time they fought. He tagged Floyd a couple times.
But we know Floyd is the ultimate, when it comes to boxing, he's the ultimate guy, you know what I'm saying, going right now. He is not, we all know he's not going to put himself in no harm's way. I mean, if he said he hit hard as a junior middleweight, we know he hitting harder as a middleweight. We know Floyd has the speed advantage, hand and feet. I just think that Floyd is just all wrong for any of these guys that thinking that he's sweet, you know what I'm saying? And you know that term, thinking that he's easy pickings. I mean, Floyd can turn it on like that. I mean, he can swarm you with his offense, or he can just what's the words you like to use, JG? Disarm you with the
Slippery?
defense. Nah, disarm you with the defense.
Oh, yeah, pretty much disarm you. Yep.
I mean, he got the best of both worlds, and if you're not one of these guys like a Golovkin who can really move with him and cut the ring off well,
But Father Time waits for no man. Father Time is undefeated. And it's gonna be that would be a lot of money for Floyd to turn down. I mean, it won't be the Pacquiao money, but I'm just saying, like, that's another payday.
it'd be about 60, 70 million. And I mean, they say
you
he's
know some
supposed to be opening the fight in his 50th fight. My bad, Smooth. Okay, I'm gonna let you jump in. But they say it's rumors that he might come back out of retirement to fight in the new Las Vegas arena they building in May. So who knows, man? You know, Floyd full of shit though, so he'll fight anybody. I mean, shit, you'd be surprised who he'll fight. Yeah, call one of us up.
Hey, the truth of the thing is something to think about. Now, what happens if Canelo Alvarez beats Matty and then September a potential rematch with Mayweather then?
Shit, I mean, if he beat Gennady Golovkin, he gonna be the fighter of the year off that one win. I mean, and then he have, shit, he have it. He'd be the man then. I mean, if he beat him and get a rematch with Floyd, it'd
Hey,
probably be.
if he beat Gennady Golovkin, if I was Floyd, I wouldn't even fight him because that speaks volumes for your career. Ultimately, everybody Canelo beats, it makes your career look much better.
Yep, he looks better now that he beat Cotto tonight. he looked even though he barely beat Laura, he looked better because it was a competitive fight. He was like, damn, I did teach that young boy something. You know what I'm saying? And you giving Floyd credit when you giving Canelo credit because I mean
I'll watch him fight again.
I watch it, but I don't think that this it's gonna change nothing. I mean, he might win one more round and be what they put him at 2 or 3, total rounds. I mean, in the rematch, but I don't. Nah, I mean, I don't know you, but 2013 to 2016, 3 years later,
Totally different.
yeah, true. And we won't. And how we know Florida come in at what 152, 153 maybe. I mean, I don't know, man. I just don't think that Canelo can beat him. I mean, I just think about how he just dazzled him and confused him with the foot. His jab was on point. I mean, his footwork was impeccable, and that's what I think that alone. You know what I'm saying? He can pot shot him to death and cruise to a unanimous decision. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think Canelo really want to rematch with him. He don't want to go through that again. I know because at this point in his career, he don't need to fight that fight. You know what I'm saying? He don't need to fight that fight and be like, I mean, to set himself back. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, okay, you got other guys that you can build your legacy on. You don't got to keep running back to Floyd, no matter how much money it is. Because you 25 years old, you gonna make plenty of more money. You got Oscar back there pushing you, and now you're the lineal middleweight champion. So why risk it? Like David Lemieux did. I mean, he didn't have to fight Golovkin right off bat. Props to him for doing it, but shit, I would have liked to have defend my title at home, and make some more money and then go into a fight like that. But I think,
No,
huh?
I say where guts you get glory.
Well, we already know he wasn't gonna get no glory and get good looking. Shit, so
Yeah, but a loss to Floyd don't hurt you though. That's the thing. You can get your money, you get your payday, and then you're still marketable. You're still that guy.
to us it don't. But I really think that loss to Mayweather really affected Canelo for real? Honestly,
I think it made him better.
yeah. Oh, it might. It did. But to take another loss to him, where you could just build, like, continue on, like, hey, sometimes you ain't got to take two ass whoopings from somebody. One is enough. I mean, he got all these guys, but like maybe because he ain't gonna fight the Charlos or the Andrades. Maybe Andrade because he ain't with Heyman. But until we can get the whole boxing side of politics down pat, it's gonna be a lot of fights that we don't get just because certain people not doing business. And I mean, it handicaps people. So you got to have these rerun fights and these fights that you like, damn, that don't make no sense, but shit, I'm gonna watch it because I love boxing. I mean, so watch him fight. He probably gonna fight Tim Bradley eventually. At a fight, you gonna like, man, I don't know about that, but you know what? I'm gonna tune in because Bradley gonna bring this A game. But I don't know, man. Floyd is the guy. Floyd is the guy you go to. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you want the money, you sign. You go fight Floyd,
Get out of here.
huh? I couldn't hear you.
You ready to get out of here?
Y'all ready to get out of here?
Yeah, man. I'm ready to go to sleep, man.
I'm ready to watch them Cowboys lose tomorrow.
Hey, go ahead, man. Look, we got our quarterback back. We ready. Ain't that right, Mouse?
Mouse,
We gonna
damn,
win.
I thought Mouse had left. He was so quiet.
I'm worried about beating the Broncos.
Y'all gonna bear down Mike.
Yes, sir. We're gonna blow them out tomorrow. You heard it here first.
I can't wait. I gotta whoop Combat's ass though. It's you sorry ass team, man. I mean, I got to get on this win streak again. So I'm gonna have a record day tomorrow. I'm gonna drop out 150. But we out of here, man. We appreciate whoever it was that was watching the video, watching this hangout. We appreciate it. Leave your comments in the comment section below. One of us five guys, Elton not on, but whatever. We'll respond back when we get a chance.
EMT.
Yeah, he probably with them.
EMT.
He ain't sharing none of them women with us though, but that's cool. But
He married. So don't do that.
Well, you know, when you with Floyd, it doesn't even have no rules. But anyway, I'm just joking. Don't come to Huntsville and see me. But yeah, you know, like the video, subscribe to the channel, favorite the channel, share the channel, follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Colossal CBT. Add us on Facebook. Like our Facebook page. Leave comments in the comment section below. If you want us to do in a
Goes down
video,
in the DM.
yeah, what JG said, you know, don't come in our DM though. You know, go to somebody else's DM unless you want a special video request, and that's when you come to our DM. But until next time, we out. Peace.